Hi everyone, it is Mike, and I just wanted to bring everyone up to date on where we stand with our NA Stat Force petition. We have gathered almost 970 signatures. We've been on each and every local newscast. We've been on the front page of the Columbus Dispatch. We've been on 610 WTVN radio as one of the topics of the day last week. And so all of this has happened because of your efforts as we've asked the board and this administration to lower pay to participate fees. And the current recommendation, and thanks to everyone again who came out to the march at the board's work session a week plus ago, it turned out to be a great success. And we have some good news. On the next board meeting, we are looking forward to Superintendent Dr. Dominy recommending that the $200 reduction stay in the 5-year forecast. This is good news, but in addition, at the last board meeting, incoming Superintendent Mr. Michael Sawyers also recommended a $200 reduction in pay to participate fees and gave a compelling reason based on the board's own purpose statement, which calls for the best academic and developmental outcomes for every student. And so he used the board's purpose statement in his presentation to the board, as well as numerous studies that talk about how participation in athletics and extracurriculars has a direct result on positive classroom behaviors and outcomes. And so we appreciate Mr. Sawyers making that recommendation. In addition to that, the board's own appointed Financial Review and Reporting Committee, also known as the FRRC, met this past Monday, and as part of their discussion, they talked about a reduction in pay to participate fees and the $200 reduction on the table by both Dr. Dominy and Mr. Sawyers. And after a much discussion, the FRRC, which again is appointed by the board and reports directly to the board, recommended unanimously that that $200 reduction be a part of the 5-year forecast set for a vote on Monday night. So we appreciate all the members of the FRRC and their diligent study of the issue, and we appreciate that. So here we are. We are on the verge of a vote on Monday night, and that is an important vote. And we have asked right along that we continue to take this balanced approach. We support the $200 reduction, though we wish there were some more, but we support and appreciate that recommendation. The difference is that there is another petition going around calling for no reduction and a focus on academics and academics first. And though we have never said that we do not support academics first, what I would also encourage people to do is to look at this as a balanced approach. Currently, the board is wrestling with some restoration, and we agree with this balanced approach. They're recommending hiring some teachers, both at the elementary, middle, and high school level, particularly at the elementary school, which will reduce student-teacher ratio at those younger levels. They're asking to bring back some gifted support in the classroom, as well as some classroom support. I would also remind people that at the beginning of this school year, through a change in the way they look at where the point is from school to home, added a number, hundreds of kids back to the bus routes by taking wherever they lived and making the 2-8 building the drop-off and leaving point for that 2-mile radius. So those kids have already been restored. So the board and the administration is doing a good job, short of returning everything to the pre-levy cuts, of a balanced approach. And that's exactly what we're supporting. A balanced approach, again, recommended by the people directly either appointed to or hired by the Board of Education, including Superintendent Michael Sawyers, who was announced as the new superintendent at a special meeting in March, and each board member talked extensively and passionately about how Michael, Mr. Sawyers, was the right person to lead this district and would fully support his 100-day plan that he was working on and completing. And as part of that first 100-day plan, this recommendation has come from it based on the board's own purpose statement. So again, I would remind everyone, including those that may be starting another petition or who have started another petition, that we don't disagree that academics should come first. But short of another levy being put on the ballot, and that does not look likely, we again believe that that balanced approach is what's best for all our kids and supports the purpose statement that this board wrote and together said was what they expected and wanted out of Mr. Sawyers coming in as the next superintendent. And that again is to achieve and support the best academic and developmental outcomes for every student. That's not or developmental outcomes, that's academic and developmental outcomes. Again, Mr. Sawyer said it best, and I would encourage people to go back and watch that work session and see how he described how there is scientific evidence and research done that supports participation in extracurriculars that helps kids in the classroom. So I still need your help. The board meets Monday night, this coming Monday, May 23rd at 6:30 in the Jefferson Room. I need as many people who can be there to be there. So I'm asking you one last time, if you can come for just a little bit, that would be great. But we need to send the message that this is the right action that the board needs to take at this time, as so many people have not only filled out and supported our cause on the change.org petition, but their own hires, the superintendent, the incoming superintendent, and a board committee appointed by the board supporting this recommendation. So thanks for everything so far, but I encourage you, again, reach out to board members here before Monday night, and let's come to this board meeting and ask that this board continue to take a balanced approach to restoration and support their superintendent, the superintendent they just hired, and the board's own finance committee. Thanks for everything, and we're almost there. Let's just finish this off. As Coach Samonich of the football team likes to say, finish. Thanks for everything, everyone. And as always, go Eagles.